I've already begun to take my tent down, but I had to pound these pegs in with a rock last night. The first time I needed to use a rock to get these in because the ground is so hard. With the dawning of a new day brings a new gift for us to enjoy. For today is a tomorrow that we dreamt of yesterday, and today is a day we're going to make great. This is the hard ground that we camped on last night. God, it's hard because it hasn't rained much. We're gonna have a snack from our bear can, fill our pockets, and remember to use each and every day wisely. My topos are ready for the day. They're dirty because of all those bog boards and mud in New Hampshire and Maine, and they got scuffed with the rocks too, but they'll get me to Katahdin. Good morning, Appalachian Trail. Such a privilege to be on you this morning, as it is every day here on trail. Let's take each day as a gift that it is given and make each moment a moment to embrace. Aren't the leaves just so beautiful this morning? Good morning and welcome to the Appalachian Trail. We are Stick the Eagle and we are heading northbound from Springer Mountain, Georgia to Katahdin, Maine. Today is day 145 on the Appalachian Trail. Welcome to our journey today. So glad you have chosen to follow along with us. We are heading into ABOL Bridge today from Rainbow Lake Campsite. So look forward to seeing ABOL Bridge, another stunning view of Katahdin, and continuing on from there. So let's keep on heading northbound. Our goal for today is to just enjoy today, to embrace the journey as much as we can while we're still on it. There was somebody who was supposed to meet me at Rainbow Lake Campsite last night. They never showed up, so I'm a little worried about where they're at. I don't know, but I'm just continuing to head north because we don't have any service out here. So continuing to head north, and that's what I do anyway, and hopefully we'll run into each other. It's about 8 o'clock and already 7 people or so have passed me, 6 or 7. It's not to say, oh, I'm going so slow or they should be enjoying it more. It's just to document the day. So I'm not worried about that at all. Just enjoying the journey. Some of those people were the people I met yesterday. Well, I met them before yesterday, but seeing off and on as a tramily that I've been flip-flopping with. And currently they've gotten ahead of me. They got a much earlier start than I did this morning and pounding the trail, looking to get those miles in. It's a little stream, very clear water, some running water, just finished filtering. I ran into the tramily of 5 as they were finishing filtering, and as I was looking at the stream, figuring out where to filter, where to put my backpack down, I was before the stream, they were across, and he said, I don't think you need to ford this stick, it's a simple rock hop. I was like, that was so funny. Don't ever mean to say anything bad about them. I met them a few times. I don't want to say anything bad. I want to say good things, because they're funny people. They're great people. They're not my tramily. You know who my tramily is. But they are a tramily that I've enjoyed seeing off and on the last couple days. They do smoke some and swear quite a bit, and they also blue blaze quite a bit too, so I'll just keep seeing them in passing glances and enjoy those rather than hanging out with them. Oh, by the way, I got to wash my hands in the creek there, downstream from where people get water, of course, but that was needed because my hands were getting dirty, and I was like, I'm eating with these hands. I was using hand sanitizer and so forth, but they really needed some nice, cool, clean water, so thankful for that. Not just one sign, but 2 signs. We're not going 0.7 off trail uphill. We're gonna continue going north. We'll have another great view of Katahdin from ABOL Bridge. And we've had so many already. Been walking alongside Rainbow Lake this whole time, but not like right next to it. So I think we're getting closer to the actual shore. It is 50 degrees this morning, right in the nose. Very pleasant hiking weather yet again. In the middle of trail stood a big boulder. One path goes one way, another path goes the other way. Which road should we take? Whatever road we don't take is the road that we don't take. I think the climb up Rainbow Ledges might be beginning. Maybe it's after the lake. It wasn't the ledges yet. The AT brought us right back down to the lake. It likes to bring us up a ledge just because it's there and then back down again. We're gonna miss that too about the AT. This is a cool little spot here, right by the lake. Rainbow Lake. And we are just about at the east end of the lake here, I believe. I'm gonna stop here for a moment, drink some water, eat a snack, and enjoy the view of the lake. Like you said, today's about embracing this journey. Plus, there's a hiker behind me who was just hiking, and as hikers do, and I kept hearing his poles and was like, oh, do you want to pass? He didn't hear me the first time because he had earbuds in. So it's like, oh, do you want to pass? And he's like, no, I'm good. So I kept walking, and we just paced together. Which would have been fine if we could have talked together, but he had his earbuds in, and I asked a question or two, and he didn't hear it. So I'm like, you know, I'm tired of this guy following me. I'm gonna find a nice spot for a break, and we did. Just to enjoy the stillness of this pond. It's a lake, not a pond. There is even a canoe here, but most of these come without paddles, but it's okay, still fun to have like canoes there. That was a great deal of fun, even just sitting on that rock there by the lake. Something about just sitting by a lake just takes your mind off all else and just gives you a sense of peace that washes over you. That had just happened to me right there, and I'm so thankful we took like 20 minutes and just sat in that rock over there. That may very well be the last lake we sit by for a while too. Here we are crossing the inlet, I believe. I don't know whether it's an inlet or outlet, but I think it's an inlet by the end of the lake here. Very clear water. Big beaver pond. Now we actually start to climb up the ledges, which is great because it'll warm me up. I was starting to get a little cold sitting on that rock with the lake being about 50 degrees or so. I hate how the birches sign up seems to stress everybody out. Everybody's like rushing past. Not everybody, but like the guy I just passed, he's rushing. He wants to try to get in the birches sign up. Or the guy who passed me, not the guy I just passed. But it's such a beautiful section. You don't want to rush through it. Everything will work out as it's intended to be. We'll get there when we get there, and there's no need for any rushing. At this point, I don't know if I'm staying at ABOL Pines campground or at the Birches? We'll find out. I'm just gonna walk and enjoy the process of getting there. This is not a bad noble climb at all, up Rainbow Ledges. I notice I'm climbing, but it's very, very gradual. So that's looking back the way we came and towards Whitecap Mountain, which is right over there, but it's in the middle of a cloud right now. So you can't see the top of it. But that's the way we came. Appalachian Trail, Rainbow Ledges. There it is, Katahdin, 21 miles. They say you're supposed to have service up here in Rainbow Ledges, but I have no service up here. Oh well. Katahdin, 21 miles. Wow, we are that close now. I just had to go a bit farther on the ledges in order to get service. So, kept going. Here's a higher spot. Ha 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 ha! What was that? That's Katahdin, gorgeous. Wow. I just turned around and there she was. There she is, Mount Katahdin. We are so close to you now. All right, Katahdin, we will see you mañana. Enjoyed a beautiful break here, just staring at that mountain. This is stunning. Can't believe we're basically at journey's end, and we're getting so close to our views now. We'll be climbing her. I don't even have words. More routes to have fun with. We walk through the wilderness here on the AT. We live in each moment and love today. We're here in the wilderness on the Appalachian Trail. To everything there is a season, something God alone can see. It's honestly so beautiful out here. Love the wilderness. We are hiking down toward the herd shelter area. Down from Rainbow Ledges. Pretty good hike down, not too steep. Ground is still very dry because it hasn't rained at all in Maine, other than 2 overnights so far. Fall is beautiful. Lovely pine forest here. Plenty of squirrels to call it home. Just taking it in, enjoying the breeze and the smell. We are here at the Herd Brook Lean-To, and we have our new guest here. What is your trail name? And why don't you tell just your version of where we met briefly.
Okay, hi everyone. My name's Gray Owl. And me and Stick met at Yellowstone National Park, and specifically it was Mammoth Hot Springs.
Mammoth Springs, something like that. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
one of the hot. There's so many hot springs in Yellowstone, but
Mammoth Hot Springs. Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great.
But it was on my national park tour last year. We met and then went from there. Haven't seen each other a lot recently, so it's really good to see you. Appalachian Trail, Herd Brook Lean-To, 3.1. This is Greenville, Millinocket. Appalachian Trail North. Hello, White Blaze. Hello, squirrel friends. Let's keep marching northbound. So Gray Owl here drove all the way from Ohio just to summit Katahdin with me.
Woo! And Sid.
And Sid, the hiking stick. I'm so grateful. We are so grateful to be here in this moment during this hike in the Appalachian Trail and coming all the way from the great state of Ohio to Maine. That's a drive, and that requires dedication. Very much appreciated. We're walking here, and what did you just say about these woods?
That I love these woods.
That we love these woods. That's what hiking's all about. Loving these woods. Look at these boulders just covered in the fall leaves. This is just gorgeous scenery in the AT. We continue northbound. We are less than a mile from ABOL Bridge, but is able to use the surprising service we just had for a moment to get my confirmation email that we will, in fact, be going to Ohio on Friday. Today is Monday, and we will be starting our new job as a teacher in Cleveland. Yay! We have our path laid out ahead. For now, let Gray Owl will lead the way down the Appalachian Trail northbound. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. The truth is marching on. The moss is so beautiful. Everything's beautiful. The world is beautiful. This blaze is beautiful.
The white blaze?
Yeah, the white blaze, of course.
Like, I can tell that they look new. They're freshly white painted.
White blaze has been beautiful since Georgia, leading the way to Katahdin. This moment is so enchanting.
It is. Just look at this. This is so, it's just so enchanting. It's just so, fairy-like. So beautiful.
Look at this trail. Look at these woods around us. White blaze, look at this. This is the other 100-mile wilderness sign. Y'all, we made it to the other side of the 100-mile wilderness. The sign is much taller than the one to the south was.
It's like, it is really tall. You have to like...
It is so tall. White blaze. Love the white blazes leading the way all the way to Mount Katahdin. Haha, it says you made it! White blaze! Woo! Wow, wow. It's a paved road. It's the Golden Road. White blaze on the Golden Road. We're walking the Golden Road to the general store area. This is the Appalachian Trail. The road follows, or the trail follows this road for 0.6 of a mile before entering Baxter State Park. There's a white blaze, speed bump ahead, blazing the road. There's Gray Owl driving the road beside us. This is the ABOL Bridge. And there is Katahdin. So beautiful. It's right there. Katahdin in the background from the ABOL Bridge. Here we are. Katahdin's in the clouds today, but tomorrow looks sunny. So that's a good sign for tomorrow's summit. Seeing Katahdin right there, knowing that we're going to be climbing that tomorrow is unreal. I've been seeing views of it as we get closer and closer and closer, and now it's literally right there. That is absolutely amazing. Here is the general store. We are at ABOL Bridge, and I got to my first dinner, which is spaghetti meatballs and green beans and some soda and iced tea.
2 miles from here.
Ice cream! Look at Gray Owl eating ice cream, enjoying that view.
So good.
Summit's in a cloud right now. That's our route for tomorrow. Go up that ridge, the tableland, and then the final climb to the summit, which is currently obscured by that cloud. Beautiful Mount Katahdin. ABOL Pines Campground has some shelters. It also has plenty of tenting sites. This is a bench. This is a little river here that flows under the ABOL Bridge. This is Gray Owl. And it has a privy in the middle of the campsite over there, as well as some more picnic tables and tenting site, and looks like another lean-to back there. So the two of us, Gray Owl and myself, drove up to the Katahdin Streams campground entrance just to make sure that she knows where we're going to go, where she's going to go next tomorrow morning. To do a little exploration. Now we're going back to the ABOL Pines campground, where we will stay the night before it gets dark. We're going to do our little outro here. Can't believe this is the day before our Katahdin summit. Wow. So we'll stay at ABOL Pines, and she'll have the car at Katahdin Streams, so we don't have to do the whole 15 miles twice tomorrow, which would be a lot of hiking. So we'll start in the dark tomorrow, get to the ranger station, and then proceed onward to the summit of Katahdin tomorrow. It's here.
It's here.
So if you'd like to continue to follow along on the AT adventure as well as the adventure that follows. We'll see what that is in a few moments, in a little while, but tomorrow is the day, so if you want to make sure you don't miss tomorrow, make sure you are subscribed. And I also have an Instagram account with the same handle as my YouTube, @StickTheEagle. For now, remember to embrace the journey and happy trails. Just blowing everything up here. I'm just like, when's the next time I'm gonna be blowing up this pillow and blowing up this sleep pad? Decided to stay in the shelter tonight because I need a quick out in the morning to leave quite early to get to Katahdin Streams by 8:30 or so.